Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. We'll start off with some salmon fillets. I've got a couple here that are in the 6 to 8 ounce range. Some everything bagel seasoning. You can usually find that in the international section of your store, if not in the usual spices section. Some baby red potatoes, some cream cheese at room temperature, and a nice big bunch of scallions. We'll start off by prepping our scallions, and you want to go ahead and slice those whites and light greens nice and thinly. Same with the dark greens, we'll set those aside for later. These potatoes are nice and small, they're going to cook pretty quickly, but I want to go ahead and help them along, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half. I did rinse them, but no need to peel them. Those skins are going to add nice texture and flavor to our potatoes. We'll add them to a pot of cold water, season that with a nice strong pinch of salt, bring it up to a boil, and simmer them for 12 to 15 minutes, or until they're fork tender. I'm also going to reserve about a half cup of that cooking liquid, and that's what we're going to use to help loosen up these mashed potatoes. Once they're fork tender, drain them and return them to that warm pot. Add in that whole package of softened cream cheese, followed by most of your green onions. Reserve the dark greens for garnish. We'll season that up with plenty of salt and pepper. Add in a splash of that cooking liquid to get things lubricated, and then just go ahead and mash these. And you'll just need to add more liquid and add more salt and pepper as you mash these and taste them until they reach your desired consistency and flavor. Once there, just lid those up and set them aside. They will stay nice and warm for at least half an hour. And we'll turn our attention to our salmon. I'm just doing 2 fillets here, but this recipe will serve 4 with 4 fillets. We'll drizzle those with olive oil, season with salt and pepper. We're going to go kind of light on the salt because our everything bagel seasoning has some salt in it as well. Go ahead and turn that oven to 450 with convection if possible. And once we've got a nice generous seasoning of that everything bagel seasoning, we'll pop them in the oven and cook them to our liking. Mine took about 10 or 12 minutes, but of course, depending on your doneness and thickness, it's kind of going to vary. We'll plate this up by laying down some of those ultra luxurious creamy mashed potatoes, a beautifully cooked salmon fillet right on top. Then I'm going to garnish this with more green onions. And once done, we are ready to dive in and give this a taste. Check out that beautiful, perfectly cooked salmon, nice and opaque, but juicy and glossy on the inside. Check that out. I absolutely love salmon, but if you don't, that everything bagel seasoning packs a big flavor punch. You get sesame, those nice crunchy garlic chips, and these potatoes, despite not having any butter or cream, have a wonderful smooth consistency. Great creaminess and tang from that cream cheese. It's definitely not a healthier way of making mashed potatoes, but it is a different way, and I love using that potato cooking water to loosen them up. It just adds tons of potato flavor without excess calories. Get a little bite of everything all together. Cream cheese, salmon, everything bagel seasoning. Man, you know that's a good bite. Hope you'll give us a try soon. Great quick weeknight fish dinner. Make it your own as always, or at the very least, go make something delicious.